Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Friday. TGIF, guys, we have so much going on today. I'm so excited. We have Emily D. Baker at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you're around, make sure that you catch us live with Emily, the #1 legal commentator on YouTube. And then, of course, we're back tonight for Hot Messy Topics. And then tomorrow's my cheat day. So I get to have a mimosa. I'm only having mimosas on Saturdays, and I don't have to do this stupid diet. So I'm excited. There's a lot coming up, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I'm not here giving you all my problems. We're back to talk about the fact that an alleged salary was revealed for Erika Girardi, and I'm here to tell you that my sources say otherwise as opposed to what has been reported. All right, so we have all the details on that and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything that we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so thanks to Tamra Tattles went on and put out an article and confirmed a salary for Erika Girardi, but I spoke with a few sources who were close to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills production, and I heard otherwise. But let's go through what Tamra said first. She said, I feel like I've had this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tea forever, so I'm going to try to give you the timeline that might explain why I've waited so long to post it. It's mostly about Erika Girardi and Dorit Kemsley. First of all, I asked a source about Erika Girardi's salary back in mid-October. I've been seeing all sorts of people guessing how much she was making. According to my exclusive source who actually knows, this is what Tamra's saying, Erika Girardi made $68,000 per episode this season, for a total with the 4 reunion episodes of $1.632 million. Wow. Tamra said she is just so broke. That episode rate seemed a bit high for her, so I asked if she negotiated a higher salary for this season because she should have, but a source said no, that was her standard contractual increase. Okay, so I spoke to a source as well, one who's very close, and she asked me not to name her, but she's close to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and production. And she said, no, that's not true. She was actually making $600,000 last season, plus bonuses, plus had she have went on Watch What Happens Live, those have a few little cheap bonuses as well. Not really that great, but we were hearing that it was well under $1 million. And we did hear that she would be getting a pay increase, but that pay increase we were hearing would be maybe giving her up to $700,000, maybe at max $800,000 for the season. And then with bonuses and everything else, barely hitting $1 million. We heard that was her actual pay, not $1.632 million. I don't know where this number is coming from, but again, I'm not questioning Tamra's sources or what's going on with Tamra Tattles. I love the Tamra Tattles site. I just got completely different information. Now, she said later on October 28th, the news came out that Dorit had been robbed at gunpoint. I linked my source for a change. We discussed the timing of the robbery. Filming was to begin the next week. We were both skeptical. I was waiting to see if there was any skepticism from my source about the break-in because she started filming right when that happened. Later, Andy Cohen would say that he is shocked by how well she is doing after such a frightening endeavor. Make of that what you will. Now, Tamra also went on to discuss, did Dorit get her contract back after the robbery? And she said, I didn't get a response to my question about the robbery given her contract break until November 7th. The response was basically they were asking her to be a friend at most at first, but they want to tie the headline into the show because ratings soar with storylines ripped straight from the headlines. Jen Shah, Portia Williams, Erika Girardi, etc. So we shall see if she can keep enough going to hold her diamond or just appear in a limited number of episodes. Tamra also said, cameras have started rolling. They essentially pick up from where the reunion left off. Erika Girardi's life is in shambles. All of the ladies return with Dorit and Sutton's roles unconfirmed at this time, but expect both to be featured. Dorit filmed this week. They got pickups of her home invasion aftermath. The ladies traveled to Palm Springs for an all-cast trip to go open Kyle Richards' new store, Kyle X Shahida, and Bravo is milking the topical stories. All right. Tamra said, for me, Dorit's burglars look awfully calm and in no real hurry to either break in or get away. There was also apparently no mention of a gun in the police report. lots of interesting things about that situation to me. For example, surveillance cameras were on, but not the alarm. Feel free to draw your own conclusions. PK is going to be coming for Miss Tamara Tattles. Okay, so I do want to talk about this for a second because I am curious after reading this information. You know, again, back to the Erika Girardi salary. Yes, we understand. I even did a poll asking you guys, do you think Erika deserves a pay raise? A lot of you said, yes, you do. You think she deserves a pay raise because she's putting out her life on the line. She's saying things that could probably be used against her in court, and she's filming when her defense team asked her not to. I completely understand all of those opinions and where everyone's coming from. And I think, yes, it's true. If she's going to put herself out there and she could potentially get in trouble and you guys are going to keep her around anyways, you might as well give her the pay raise. But I don't for 1 second think that that pay increase is anywhere close to what is allegedly reported for her. I don't even know if alleged was proper for that, but allegedly reported for season 11. $1.632 million. Mind you, Nene Leakes was making $2 million, and it's Nene Leakes. Kyle Richards is definitely the highest paid on the show, and she's making barely over $1 million. Why would Erika be making 1.632 last season before they even knew that the Girardi scandal was going to come into play? They negotiate the contracts before they start filming. We didn't get the Girardi scandal until 4 episodes in. This isn't necessarily adding up for any of us. But I understand I'm skeptical. And I understand that my source said different. My source said that her pay increase would be more so around 150,000, meaning she'd be making anywhere from 700 to 900,000, no more than that. I also spoke to someone else yesterday who didn't really buy the 1.632 million. And it just makes me think, who is Tamara Tattles' source? Because we would love to know. Again, I love reading tamaratattles.com. I love some of the information that comes out, and it makes me always question. It like keeps my radar on. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean everything, even if it's coming from a trusted source or not, is always on point. You know, I've even spoken to sources before who have given me misinformation. So I think it's very important to vet out exactly who you're talking to at all times. Not only that, guys, if you missed it, I did a video on Kathy Hilton earlier, who is also reportedly not filming at the moment unless she gets a pay raise because she realizes that she was a fan favorite and offered comedic relief to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So if you've noticed, we haven't seen her in scenes in Palm Springs. We haven't seen her in scenes at Sutton's store, Sutton Concept. We haven't seen her at the Andaz in West Hollywood. It looks like right now we're not getting a lot of scenes or seeing Kathy Hilton film at all. And Kyle Richards tried to brush it off by saying, well, she's busy doing Paris's wedding. Yeah, we get that. But what's actually going on, Kyle? Are they not paying Miss Kathy Hilton, Miss Hunky Dory, the right pay? Because I did my interview with Kathy. She said I am the A to the B and the C. The B and the C would be Baron and Conrad. She called me her brunette-headed son. So I'm an honorary Hilton by trade, and I think that they should pay her more because she is worth it. I also read some comments on Twitter where they were like, oh, well, Kathy's trying so hard for a diamond. She's really reaching. She's not going to get that diamond, and that's all she wants. Guys, I can't say this enough. If Kathy Hilton wanted the damn diamond, she would have the diamond, bet your ASS. She is quintessential Beverly Hills. She will have or could have whatever she wants. Anyways, getting back to it, I don't want to just give you all of this information and not ask what you guys think about it. So really, what do you think at the end of the day? Are you believing this article and you think that she's making over $1.6 million with bonuses and all for a season? Or do you think that that's misinformation and it's most likely closer to the number that I threw out, 800,000? I know you guys have a lot of opinions, and we will be talking about this tonight at Hot Messy Topics. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything that we have coming up. And we do have a lot coming up, including our live today with Emily D. Baker at 3 p.m. Eastern. I love you guys so much. I will see you soon. Happy Friday. Make some memories. Drink some mimosas. Don't post your shit on social media. And I'll see you guys so very soon. Bye, guys.